Imagine an island, lush, green, alive with the scent of spices and the sound of waves. This is Sri Lanka. I didn't come for the resorts or tourist spots. I came to see if I could truly live here, on just $600 for a month. It wasn't about saving money, but discovering a different kind of richness, one found in experience, not possessions. My goal: live like a local, far from the tourist trail, wake up to the same sounds, eat the same food, walk the same paths. The budget forced me to make choices that brought me closer to the local way of life. This is the story of that month, a journey of discovery, friendship, and finding a home in an unexpected place. I invite you to join me. Welcome to my $600 challenge. My first mission was to find a place to call home. I left the city behind and found a small village by the sea. No hotels, no bars, just simple houses and a single dusty road. I rented a room in a family's home for $150 a month, a bed, a fan, and a window onto a garden of banana trees. My days started early, with the sun painting the sky and the village coming to life. The family I lived with became my own. We spoke little of each other's language, but kindness bridged the gap. I explored on foot, wandering through rice paddies and hidden beaches, sometimes reading under a palm tree. Evenings were my favorite. The heat faded, families gathered outside, and laughter filled the air. I joined my host family for dinner, sharing stories and simple meals. The village became my home. Here, I found peace. Here, I found family. This was the heart of my Sri Lankan experience. To know a place, you must taste its food. My budget kept me away from tourist restaurants, so I ate where locals ate. Tiny caves with plastic chairs and unforgettable flavors. For less than $1, I'd get a plate of rice and curry, each meal a new adventure in taste. Breakfast was often hoppers, crispy, bowl-shaped pancakes with spicy onion relish and coconut sambal. Lunch was always rice and curry, but never the same twice. Jackfruit, beetroot, lentils, and more. My daily food budget was just $5, but I ate better than ever. The local market became my favorite place, vibrant, noisy, and full of fresh produce. Vendors taught me the names of fruits and let me taste everything. I learned to cook simple Sri Lankan dishes from my host mother, Nilanthi. The kitchen became a place of laughter and learning. I drank king coconut water by the roadside and tried street food cooked over open fires. Kotu roti, chopped flatbread stir-fried with vegetables and spices, became a favorite. Every meal was a reminder of how connected people are to their land. The food was fresh, local, and made with love. Eating in Sri Lanka nourished my body and soul. I discovered that food is a celebration of life and community. Sharing meals brought me closer to the people around me. I found joy in every bite. The flavors of Sri Lanka will stay with me forever. Here, food is more than sustenance, it's a way of life. And I savored every moment. Sri Lanka's culture is woven into daily life, waiting to be discovered in small moments. I skipped the big cultural shows and found tradition in the everyday respect for elders, temple offerings, and community gatherings. One evening, my host family invited me to a full moon ceremony at the village temple. The temple glowed with oil lamps, the air thick with incense and chanting. Dressed in white, everyone made offerings of flowers and food, a quiet, powerful expression of faith. Another day, I stumbled upon men practicing kandyan, dancing for a local festival, their movements energetic and full of story. They welcomed me, sharing the legends behind their dances. I was invited to a wedding, tasted sweet milk rice, and watched women weave mats from palm leaves. These moments weren't staged, they were real, lived culture. I learned that tradition is alive, passed down in hands and hearts, not just preserved in museums. Living in the community, let me witness these rituals firsthand. Each experience was a window into the soul of Sri Lanka. Culture here is not a performance, it's a way of being. I felt honored to be included. These hidden traditions became the highlights of my journey. They showed me the true spirit of the island. The true treasures of Sri Lanka are its people. Every conversation was a gift, a chance to connect, learn, and share. I spent an afternoon with Kumar, an old fisherman, listening to stories of the sea and his family's legacy. Though we spoke different languages, we understood each other through smiles and gestures. I met Anusha, a young fruit seller saving for university, her hope and determination shining in every word. She helped me pick the sweetest mangoes and shared her dreams of becoming a teacher. There was the tuk-tuk driver who showed me his favorite viewpoint, just to share its beauty, and the grandmother who taught me to say thank you in Sinhala, clapping with delight when I got it right. Each person left an imprint on my heart. They taught me about kindness, resilience, and finding joy in simple things. These connections turned a trip into a life-changing journey. The people are the heartbeat of Sri Lanka. They made this island feel like home. Their stories are the real souvenirs I carry with me, and they are the reason I'll always return. Living on $600 a month in Sri Lanka was not just possible. It was rewarding. My biggest expense was rent, followed by food, leaving enough for transport and small adventures. I traveled like a local public buses, tuk-tuks, and plenty of walking. Negotiating prices fairly and respecting local customs was key. Dressing modestly, learning basic greetings, and asking before taking photos showed respect. I avoided single-use plastics, carried a reusable bottle, and supported small businesses. Living simply made me more mindful of my impact. My money went directly into the community, supporting families and local shops. Being a respectful guest meant blending in, not standing out. I learned to participate, not just observe. This approach opened doors and hearts. Living on a budget wasn't a restriction. It was a path to authenticity. It taught me gratitude and resourcefulness. I left each place a little better than I found it. The experience changed how I see travel and myself. True richness comes from connection, not consumption. As my month ended, I realized I'd lived on less than $20 a day, but felt richer than ever. I hadn't just seen Sri Lanka. I'd felt it, tasted it, and been welcomed into its heart. The true wealth of travel isn't in money spent, but in the connections we make. Shared laughter, acts of kindness, and a sense of belonging are priceless. This journey forced me to slow down, be resourceful, and trust in strangers' goodness. I learned that a fulfilling life doesn't require much, just curiosity and an open heart. The memories I made are my greatest souvenirs. Travel like this breaks down barriers and builds bridges. It reminds us that, despite our differences, we're all connected. I hope these stories inspire you to seek out authentic connections wherever you go. The world is full of incredible people and stories, waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining me on this journey. All we have to do is listen.